Good morning, everyone. Danita here. I'm getting ready to head out of town. As you can see, I got my bags in the back seat. I have not been introducing myself on any of these vlogs. Not really. We just kind of jumped right in. So I'm going to try to get better at doing some kind of intro or some type of introduction if I can remember, but I will try to do it as much as possible. Welcome to another vlog. Me going throughout my work week. It's not as much like my other week in the life at work vlog. A lot of that was really solely centered around me going to the office. So, you'll see me in the office this week on this vlog, but there'll also be more of me out and about running errands, doing a little bit of cooking. So it's a long one, but it's a fun one. Enjoy the vlog.
Summer is always surprising me in just a bit. It's mid-July, then it's gone, and I haven't moved on. Summer is always confusing me, honestly.
Good morning and happy Monday. It is office week once again. But yeah, I'm on my way to work. I set my alarm for 3 in the morning. Don't know why I did that. I should have just set it for 3:30 or 4, because what I ended up doing was snoozing anyway until around 4:30. Right now it is 4:47 a.m. I went to bed around 9ish, but I wasn't completely asleep yet, so I happened to roll over and switch positions and heard my phone vibrating, and it was my son calling me. I can't even remember the question. He asked me something about, I don't know, but it wasn't an emergency or anything. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, will you sleep?" I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go to the office this week." And, we were on the phone for a few minutes. So I know I went to bed around 9ish. I'm not feeling extremely exhausted or anything like that. When I tell y'all, getting out of that office as soon as possible be motivating me to get my butt out that bed, I was gonna say, just sleep a little bit longer, drive in late. And you like driving into work when the sun is out anyway. But I do like to drive to work when the sun is out. I don't like driving to work at nighttime. Sugar-free Red Bull here. Somebody I follow said that drinking out of metal straws keeps your drinks colder. It would be nice if my Red Bull stayed cold until I finish drinking it, instead of those last few sips being lukewarm fruit flavored caffeine. Say that 10 times fast. I heard it in my head, but I just couldn't get it out. I'm up, y'all, but it's still freaking early. I'm not doing like a whole tour of the office and all of that stuff this week. If you would like to see what my office looks like and you have not watched already, you can watch my A Week in the Life, my office edition, and then I have another one that was like an hour long, but then I have another really short one. I think it's less than 15 minutes, where it's just like a typical day at work. Not sure what we're getting into this vlog. Maybe not much. I don't know. It may just be another typical, a few days in my life. Just keep on watching and enjoy the vlog. And if you have been enjoying my vlogs and you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my uploads. Share the vlog. Turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss anything. I'm about to turn on my podcast and sip on my energy drink. I don't know if y'all can hear me. So shortly after getting on the freeway this morning, I realized that I only had a quarter tank of gas. Usually on office week, I think about things like that, but I'm like, that's enough to make it to work. I'll either stop when I get to work before I, turn down the street to go to my building. It's like I'll just stop at the QT or go on my lunch break or whatever, because I hate hanging around in Dallas or Richardson after work. I just be ready to go home. Before I could even get halfway to work, I got caught in standstill traffic because they want to do construction, and I feel like y'all could have done that at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. By the time I got out of traffic, my gas hand had dropped significantly lower than I thought it would had I not gotten stuck in traffic. So I stopped at this Walmart gas station, and I still got another Oh, thank you, Miss Ma'am. This is good lighting. This lady in front of me just turned her headlights on. I forgot what I was about to say. Looking at this lady lights. I might have another like 30 minutes to go. Then when I'm at the Walmart gas station, there's a Starbucks across the way. This Starbucks I've stopped at plenty of times on my way to work. Like get halfway to work and realize, oh my goodness, I need caffeine. Yes, I did just have a sugar-free Red Bull, but it was one of the small cans. So I'm just getting a brown sugar oat milk cortado, but I'm only doing like the 2 shots of espresso instead of my normal 3 or 4, just to top off what I've already had. Then I also got some of these potato and chive egg bites. I like the bacon and Gruyere, the little round ones too. Those are really, really good. But I tend to get these when I see them because they don't have these all the time. And they seem to have the bacon and Gruyere ones all year long. I'm not about to eat this right now. I just took it out to show y'all. I feel like I might get hungry. Like I don't feel hungry. You know how sometimes you kind of feel like you're about to be hungry? These might get eaten, once I get to work and get settled in from the drive. But I'm definitely about to sip on this brown sugar cortado. I know y'all probably judging me like, this girl's drinking so much caffeine. She be running around like a crackhead. I promise you I'm not. But that's why every now and then I have to lay off of the caffeine, because there's no reason I should be able to drink large amounts of it like that and not be running around like a crackhead. We have made it to work. The city o'clock is Winter Park. It's only 6:30, but it just seems like there's so many people in this parking garage. We're not about to do this drive through the parking garage and all this stuff every day this week. It's Monday. I think I might not even see me tomorrow. I might not even see me the rest of today, but yep, I'm gonna go in this building. So yes, I did get more coffee. The time is now 10:46 a.m. I'm leaving at 2 o'clock today. And then in the cafe, we get half off the handcrafted drinks, but the drip coffee is free. I just have to pay 87 cents for oat milk because I didn't want regular creamer. 13. So it's a little after 2 p.m. I'm headed to my car. Pretty uneventful day. I had cup noodles for lunch because I just threw them in my backpack because I did not prepare anything, nor did I feel like it, but I don't know. I'll probably do better tomorrow. 1 down, 4 more to go. I got Regio once again. If I didn't already cook or meal prep on the weekend, it's probably not gonna happen through the week unless I get a burst of energy at some point. I know I keep talking about that drive, y'all, but it really is draining to not have to drive to work for 3 weeks or 4 weeks and then have to change your whole schedule, your sleep, everything. Grilled chicken, and then with the rice, the beans, the green sauce, and the tortillas. And I usually only eat one of those tortillas anyway, but this is my favorite fast food option if I'm gonna do Uber Eats. It's grilled, the beans are not fatty or greasy. The rice is not super fatty or super greasy. Neither is the sauce. So yeah, this is the best option for me, unless I get a second wind at some point this weekend. Like one time, like halfway through August week, I whipped up some kind of like baked spaghetti dish or some kind of dish that I made with some pasta, like just randomly in the middle of the week. Yeah, I'm about to watch a few more episodes. Well, there's only 6 episodes in this, so I don't know. I might finish it tonight. It's called Black Ops, and it's on Hulu. And they are in the UK, and it's super funny and kind of serious. but funny at the same time. I'm really enjoying it. So if y'all haven't seen this, go ahead and check that out. And I have made it to the office. The time is now 5:39 a.m. I'm trying to hurry up and get on this elevator and get logged in by 5:45. I got my leftover grilled chicken and some more noodles. I need to go buy me another lunch bag because my sister still has mine. Kind of give me an excuse to get another one because I've had that one for some years. I think I'm gonna buy me a new lunch bag at some point this week. I'm gonna do a grocery delivery today or tomorrow, but I would rather go inside Walmart and look for a lunch bag than to order one online because I want to, like, look in it, open it, all that stuff. But I'm headed back into the building. I just felt like taking my break outside today because it's so cold inside of the building. It's kind of nice and warm and breezy out here. There's a lot of shade, so I wasn't sitting in any like direct heat. That's the reason why I'm able to wear sweaters and sweater dresses and stuff to work all year long, even in the summer, because it's so cold in the building. It's a nice little vibe out here. There's some apartments that kind of sit like right across the street from my building. And I had looked them up at one point, and some other apartments, that were within like 15 or 20 minutes. Super expensive. Well, the ones that are like real close to the building are super expensive. And it's like, that's not really worth it to move all the way out here just for 1 week out of the month. It would still be nice though. Oh, and as far as my drink, I got a cafe latte made with oat milk, triple shot of espresso, no sweetener or anything because I added a few packets of sweetener, some nutmeg and cinnamon that they have in little shaker bottles, and 1 packet of raw sugar. It's real good.
It said welcome back together or something.
Welcome back.
That's all I saw. I could be lying to you right now, and I just read something that wasn't there. It's summer.
Oh, can I get a plate, please?
Can I spill?
No, I do not.
This side, pepperoni.
Okay, I think I'll just do cheese. Okay, thank you. That's a lot of cheese.
This is all pepperoni.
Oh my goodness. Some meatballs, cookies. I think I'm gonna pass up on the sweets. Oh, but this looks like some kind of homemade. I think I want one of these. This cookie looks good. I skipped all of them except for these little homemade looking ones. That looks good.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, but I think there's more down there, right?
See, look, I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. They look good and buttery.
He browns the butter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're delicious. These are like by popular demand.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. See, I said I wasn't gonna look over there. Now I want another one. I might get one more. And there's a charcuterie board. I don't want any fruit, but I'm definitely about to get another one of these cookies. We get free sodas at work, so I'm gonna grab one of these. Huh? Yeah. I thought it was 1 big slice. I think it's 2 slices. This cookie is good. Did you get one of these cookies? No. We're getting ready to head home. Once again, it's about 1:36 p.m. I logged out at 1:30, ran to the restroom. I always try to use the restroom before I get in the car and make that long drive home. So I'm not pulling off the freeway halfway through my drive, which I have had to do before. That pizza did turn out to be two like skinny slices. So I ate one slice of pizza, one cookie, maybe about an hour ago. I ate the other cookie, and nobody could really tell us what the celebration or the occasion was. I had a few different answers from a few different people. I probably could have asked one of the members of upper management that were down there greeting people and stuff, but I didn't feel like it. But anyway, real quick, I'm recording in portrait mode because sometimes I just get tired of holding my phone sideways. And right now, I'm not even holding my phone because I'm in the car and it's in my little dashboard holster thingy-majiggy. But I figured, you know, I already started off when I left out of the building talking to y'all in portrait mode. So might as well just keep the party going this way. You know, for the most part, you guys are going to get landscape mode for my YouTube videos, because if I'm, you know, doing scenery or if I'm out and about somewhere, but I figure, you know, it's just me talking to the camera. Right now, there's not much to see around me. I feel like portrait mode will be okay for certain parts of certain vlogs. For the most part, y'all are going to get traditional landscape mode because that's how I prefer my YouTube videos to look. As opposed to with these two black bars on the side for like the whole vlog, nah. But if it were any other type of content, maybe. But since I'm vlogging and showing you my surroundings, a lot of times full screen is better. Eventually, once I get a camera that's not something that I really have to worry about, especially if I get one of those small ones that you can just hold in your hand, like the pocket ones, I won't have to worry about holding my hand a certain way or holding a phone sideways. I've heard some vloggers mention in their vlogs, like, oh, I'm switching to recording on my phone for right now. There are a lot of vloggers out there that I have seen who still use their phone to record in certain settings. And anyway, that's enough about my phone and why I'm recording. The reason why I didn't want to ask upper management about, you know, what was going on, because they were already being like really, really chatty. So I know for sure, like, one of them know exactly what this is, where I can tell my vlog exactly what's going on up here. I work in a corporate environment, and it's very much so rubbing elbows and who you know type of thing going on up there. It's a given. If you approach upper management and just start talking to them, then, I mean, they'll speak to you or whatever, but if you approach them and just strike up a conversation with them, it's an automatic, like, oh, who's this person talking to me? And then they're going to want to, like, get to know you. Who's your manager? And how long you been working here? And I didn't feel like doing all that today. So I asked a few co-workers, a few colleagues of mine, and got a couple of different answers. That'll suffice. I mean, I didn't really have a reason that I wanted to know outside of I just wanted to tell y'all what it was for. But hey, I'm cool with it. Yeah, we about to enjoy this drive home. I'm gonna turn on my music. I want to make a cheeseburger for dinner tonight, so we'll see. Now, I thought I was tripping. I'm sitting in the house with the patio door open, and through the screen I kept seeing water falling from the sky. But I'm looking at the sky. Maybe some clouds right above my building or something. And this video doesn't even do justice how hard it's raining, but yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, I almost forgot I had a grocery delivery, y'all. Y'all want to see what I got? Okay. So I try not to bulk shop when at all possible, because when I used to do that, I would have a bad habit of getting way too much stuff for one person in a week or a month, and then forgetting things were in my refrigerator or my freezer, cabinet, whatever, and they end up going bad and not getting used. So I only buy what I can clearly see. Like, I don't like my refrigerator and my freezer to be full to the rim. I can't do it. And then it messes with my anxiety when things are just too cluttered up like that. And I say that because I feel like this is probably my second or third grocery trip in the last week, but also on different trips, I get different things. I'm going to show you guys what I got. It's just a few things. Got my Fairlife milk. tried the 2% one because they had accidentally brought it to me one time. And then another time after that, I just bought it again. I was missing the fullness of the whole instant mashed potatoes. I don't care what anybody says. They can never make me hate you. Better Goods wings that I've been trying out lately. I've tried several flavors. The spicy dill is my favorite one so far. Perfect bars for my sweet tooth. And I also went ahead and got some almond milk, and I got the Better Goods kind because it seems like Better Goods is taking over Walmart these days. Everything else that I've tried from them has been of really good quality. And I got the almond milk for times when I don't want my shakes or my coffees to be so thick and creamy. Especially if I'm like putting some protein powder. Sometimes that regular milk can be a little just too rich. I got a couple of Core Power protein shakes. They did sell them in a 4-pack, which would have been more affordable than just getting 2 of them. But I'm like, let me ease myself back into the protein shakes because I usually use these as coffee creamer. If I don't use the whole shake, I'm at least using half of it. And these are really good on their own. But yeah, I bought them for the purposes of using them in lattes and things like that. I didn't want to get a whole 4-pack and then abandon them. Like I don't like having too much of something. I don't know, like I don't like having too much stuff in my refrigerator at one time. Anyway, let's continue. This is the last thing I got. Some ground beef chuck. It's 80-20. I didn't opt for lean ground beef this time or ground turkey because I got this specifically because I wanted to make myself a big juicy cheeseburger for dinner tonight. And I have some low carb buns. I said I'm not on a low carb diet, but if I can try a lower carb option, then I'll do that. I don't normally buy ground beef, and if I make a burger, it's a turkey burger. Like I just want a big juicy cheeseburger. Ground beef cheeseburger, not lean beef, not ground turkey. That's what we're gonna make tonight. So I'll show you guys my cheeseburger when I make that. But anyway, that's it for my groceries. I'm mixing it up in this Tupperware bowl so that whatever I don't use, I could just snap the lid on there, stick it in the fridge. And I do have burger seasoning, but I just went old school style. How I used to season my ground beef back in the day with some Lowry seasoned salt, onion powder, and black pepper. I'm probably not gonna cut up onions, none of that. Just meat, cheese, and bread. I made it as flat as possible. That way it wouldn't take so long to cook. And also because ground beef shrinks up a lot more than ground turkey does. I know some people just make the patty and sprinkle the seasonings on each side of the patty as they're cooking it. I do that sometimes too. Today I just felt like mixing it all in. I flipped it over and I immediately turned off the heat because I like my burgers medium well. And it's kind of hard to do that at home because some kind of way they always end up all the way cooked because I be paranoid that I'm not doing it right. But I'm going to be using Duke's mayonnaise, Great Value deluxe slices. They don't come in the individually wrapped slices, so once you open it, it's open. It's not resealable. I'm pretty sure they have like a bigger pack that is resealable of the deluxe slices, so I keep that also in a Tupperware container with a lid for that. And the buns I'm using are the Nature's Own Keto Soft White Hamburger buns. And they're really small. The burger probably going to be bigger than the bun, but that's okay. I'm not toasting the bread or nothing, y'all. I just want a good old hood burger. I mean, I guess, did they toast? Well, they toast bread at hood places, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like back in the day, your mama make a burger. It ain't no we toasting bread and being fancy. Not really. No, just slap the bread. And then it was sliced bread. It was just regular white bread. And here we go. Serving size of mayonnaise is a tablespoon. And I just put half a tablespoon because last time I put a tablespoon on this size of a burger, it just seemed like it was so much mayo for that small bun. Yeah, this burger smells so good. My suspicions are it's about to be delicious. Let's check it out. I guess you would consider this a quarter pounder since it's 4 ounces of ground beef. Not quite medium well, but it's not well done all the way. You know, so very good, very delicious. That keto bread though, it got a little pull to it. Like when you bite into it, it doesn't just rip apart like regular bread does. It gets the job done. I might try this with some romaine lettuce and just do like a lettuce wrap burger. We're about to bring back this body. We have to get this weight back moving again. I'm about to watch TV. I'll talk to y'all later. Hey y'all, it is hump day. Y'all already know where I'm on my way to once again. I wanted to holler at y'all this morning, but I was trying to hurry up and, you know, get in the car. I stopped at QT and got my C4 Ultimate Energy Drink, and I'll show you guys that in just a moment. But I wanted to show y'all the time. That's why I'm holding my camera like this. My clock in my car is 5 minutes fast. So 4:58 a.m. Coming up on 5 a.m. and I am approaching downtown Dallas. And this may be the earliest I've gotten to work to date as far as in office weeks. Like I mentioned before, once I pass through downtown Dallas and there's no traffic on the freeway, that's just about another 20 minutes for me to pull up at my parking garage at work. So we are passing through downtown Dallas, and dare I say I might be able to log in at 5:30. It's not so much getting to work on time on office weeks these days. Now it's like, how early can you get there? You know what I'm saying? On time ain't even a thing anymore, because the earliest we can actually start working is 5 a.m. And one of my coworkers, because she gets there at 5 a.m. and starts working. It's about getting there as early as possible, to get out as early as possible, to avoid traffic, and just to be home and have some of your day to salvage, you know? Once I get to work, I'll come back and let y'all know. Now, so I just came through downtown Dallas, and I'm about to hit this other freeway that'll be pretty much a straight shot until I get off on my exit. The time is now, well, we're just gonna go by my dashboard. It says 5:05. So let's see what time it says once I pull up to work. We are pulling into the parking garage. Let me show y'all what time it is. Hold up. 5:23. It was 5:05. So yeah, it took me 18 minutes to actually pull up to the parking garage, and I wasn't speeding or like driving crazy or anything. Oh, am I gonna be able to just pull right into a parking spot? Yep, I'm gonna be able to just pull right in. That's what we about to do. Let's see what time I can get up here and get logged in. Oh, but real quick, I said I was gonna show y'all my energy drink. C4 Ultimate. This is some good stuff. For me, it's almost as strong as Red Bull, but in this one you get 16 ounces. The biggest Red Bull that they had at the QT was maybe a 12 ounces. I feel like Red Bull does come in a bigger 16 ounce. The biggest Red Bull I saw there was 12 ounces. So I got this is 16 ounces, and they have regular C4 energy drinks, 180, 200 milligrams of caffeine, but this one has 300 milligrams of caffeine. And then there's something in it that just, I guess what they say on there, tri-stem experience. I don't know what that is, but certain energy drinks just give you a burst of energy. And then I know this other energy drink. I like the energy drinks that give you energy, but also like a mental focus. C4 Ultimate kind of helped my brain to unjumble this morning. So, all right, let's go. I went and got coffee again today. It's just the same old, not much going on in the office. I saw it yesterday when they had that pizza and stuff, which I still have not figured out what that was about. But I just got a regular cup drip coffee, 1 shot of espresso, oat milk, and then I put 1 packet of raw sugar, and then a few packets of sweet and low and equal. And this has become a nice little spot to just come out and sit across the street from the building, and it's actually kind of more breezy out here today than it was yesterday. And it's nice to, you know, stretch, walk around, and physical activity. Yeah, that's about it for this morning. Hey y'all. Hey. You have a good day. Yeah, I'm going home. I got here early. Every time I say, yeah, I'm done filming for the day, like in my head, I always find something to tell y'all. So I'm waiting on the elevator, and a girl walks up and she presses lobby as well. And the elevators, they don't have numbers on the inside. You press where you want to go, it'll tell you which elevator to get on when it opens, and it'll take you wherever you're going. So anyway, Like, I'll talk to people, but I'm not super duper, in people's face like that. I wasn't gonna say nothing to her anyway. We get on the elevator, and I'm in the back corner of the elevator. And she kind of like squares herself in the front of the elevator, and she immediately, as soon as she got on, pressed the closed door button. Because if somebody walks up and presses the same floor that you're going to and your door is not already closing, they can get on it'll tell them, hey, get on here with them, whatever. Anyway, and I just looked like, oh, she might be having a bad day. I don't know. Now, just for context and to clarify, people press that closed door button all the time when they get on the elevator. I've done it before too, because sometimes you're trying to hurry up and get to your floor. And if I don't see anybody coming immediately, I'll jump on and press it myself. But it's the way she did it and her body language that let me know, like, okay, this girl got an attitude. So we getting off the elevator, and she jumps off so fast that she almost ran into this lady who was standing there waiting on the elevator, and the lady was all like, oh no, excuse me, and she did not acknowledge the lady at all. She just kept on bulldozing past, and I was like, girl, it don't get that bad to where you got to be rude to people. I understand, like, if you're waiting on the elevator, let people off first, but the lady was kind of like just standing there. And so when she got off so fast, her and the lady almost ran into each other. And the lady was, like being polite and like, oh, excuse me. And when I tell you, she left that lady standing there talking to herself. So when I got off, the lady was like, well, you have a nice day. Because I'm looking at it like, girl, you see that too? That baby is mad. But I don't like people that do that. Don't take your anger out on other people. Like, even if you are having a bad day, if somebody like is being polite to you, be polite back. Like, it don't take much.
There you go.
Oh, those look good. Thank you. So I saw a couple of crumble cookies on the menu for this week that I wanted to try. So I went ahead and placed an order. Stopped and got it on my way home, because there's a crumble right down the block from my house, right on my way home. Definitely not going to eat both of those cookies today. We know that. We're still working on the nutrition, as you can see. But I ain't about to get on here and lie to y'all like I'm eating broccoli and protein bars every day. I don't want to be one of those type of like, oh, I'm going to start next week type of people. But office week, it never fails. I don't know if it's because of the added just mental stress and the physical stress of the driving so far and long, all week long. But I am always, no matter what, before or after the GLP-1, I'm always more hungry during office week. I always eat more during office week. There have been some office weeks where I've lost weight, and there have been some where I have not lost any weight. I'm already like mentally preparing myself, pep talking myself to get my workout routine together next week. And I miss the way my body feels when I work out. Even though I do still have quite a bit of weight to lose, my body feels more soft and saggy when I'm not working out for extended periods of time. This weekend, my two cousins that graduated from college with their associate's degree a couple of months ago are going to visit another college that wants them to come and run track and cross country in the fall. So we're going to visit that college. That's in Missouri. So we're leaving Friday. It's like an 8-hour drive, woo, or longer than 8 hours, I think, because I'm going from office week right into 8+ hour long road trip over the weekend. I will keep you guys updated and see what these cookies taste like. This one is the Aloha Pie. The vanilla bean mousse is coconut flavored. And when I was reading the description and I saw coconut, I was like, oh, that sounds good. And it's whipped cream and it has fudge topping. It says a cookies and cream crust, but it just looks like a chocolate cookie crust. But I like this because it's not super sweet, and I'm not a big fan of a bunch of icing unless it's whipped icing. I'm not a big fan of like buttercream or a bunch of overly sweet icing on cookies or cake. It always gets scraped off, but I can eat this easily. There's not any actual icing on this, but it's good. The vanilla bean mousse, very creamy. Nothing that made me dance or do a little jig when I ate it, but I'm also very tired this week. My reaction to everything this week has been kind of like, yeah, okay. And the other one is just a bricky cookie. It's just half brownie, half cookie. Kind of already imagine what that tastes like. I feel like I've already had that one before though. Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday. It's 4:19 a.m. Just gonna show y'all. Can y'all see that? 4:19. Because people can say anything on the internet. I never did go buy myself a lunch bag, but that's okay. I just got some leftover wings that I put in the air fryer last night for dinner. Broccoli, and I put butter spray on the broccoli, some Slappy Mama seasoning, and then one of my Perfect protein bars. That's the name of the bar. It's called Perfect.
I'm cleaning the floor. Thank you for shopping with Christmas.
I was gonna show y'all this yesterday, how QT has these iced coffees on tap. And the first time I saw this, I thought it was, I was like, QT got beer on tap. But yeah, it's just iced coffee. Let me go get in line because this little robot cleaning thing is following me. Atomic Grape C4. Well, C4 Ultimate. Let's get that right. It's got to be C4 Ultimate for me anyway. And I was trying to get to the hot water machine where the coffee was so I could rinse my energy drink off while I was in the store because I ain't have nothing in my car to rinse it off with. And the little robot was like, hey, I'm cleaning the store. Like, good for you. Get out of my way. Yeah, I feel like I slept pretty good. I went to bed before 9. I did wake up once to use the restroom, and then I woke up again maybe at like 2 o'clock in the morning and realized I still had some time to sleep. I still feel like I slept good. I don't feel like, oh my gosh, my sleep kept being interrupted. I made it through office week because, you know, I'm off tomorrow. I'm supposed to be going out of town. But anyway, I'm about to turn on a podcast, sip on my energy drinks. I just got on the freeway about a minute ago. So the time right now is 4:35. It's always so dark when I get to work. I'd be so happy when the sun finally comes out. So my coworker was telling me that we have a new gadget down here. So on my way down to get my break time cup of coffee, I stopped off on the 6th floor so I could check it out. Yeah, because we have these little break areas on both sides of the 6th floor. So on the other side, they put this in. And I showed this in one of my other vlogs. So I've already seen that, but I've not come down to this side. This is neat. So they have salad in a jar. Got the big ones, smaller ones, sandwiches. Oh, they bake it?
I think it's like fresh cooked stuff. I don't know if you have to reheat it or not.
Oh, this is the one. Okay, so this is the one of my teammates was telling me about where they make the stuff, and oh, it is pricey though. $8 for a cinnamon roll, $10.99 for a mac and cheese, and if it's 480 calories, it's probably not even a big serving of mac and cheese. That's cute though. And so I didn't get anything. I just wanted to check it out and see what it looked like. You gotta be in a bind, Nate, to pay that much. Like you forgot your lunch and you're extremely hungry. I think the other machine, she said it actually bakes it for you. Like if you order something hot. I'm about to go get my coffee. So today I just got a hot caramel macchiato with oat milk, and I grabbed a couple of packets of sweetener and one of the raw sugar just in case. All right, so I tasted it, and it was made very well, like the balance of oat milk and the caramel drizzle or whatever, but I just went ahead and put those in there so it could be extra sweet. Alrighty, I am off. I have made my obligation for office week because I got PTO tomorrow. Usually after office week, you know, I got a day to sleep in. I really have to go anywhere, but I'll get right back on the road tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But I don't have to get up as early in the morning to leave out as I have been all week long. That will help because even if I go to bed early enough to get 7 or 8 hours of sleep, when I'm getting up at 3:30 or 4 in the morning, just getting up that early in the morning is exhausting. No matter how much sleep I've gotten, just because it's dark outside when I get up, and that takes a toll on your energy levels as well. So I'm gonna be tired for sure, just recouping from office week. It's definitely gonna be a fun weekend. It always is a good time when we go on road trips and stuff with the family. I want to make a broccoli and rice casserole tonight with my curry jerk chicken.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time.
I did go to Bath and Body Works to pick up an order, but it's because, you know, usually when they have that big semi-annual sale where all the stuff is like $3 and $4, it is never any of the good stuff or never anything that anybody likes. But they brought back a lot of the favorites that people like. Got quite a few things, not too much. So I went in, I got what I ordered, and I got a little bit more. So now I am in Albertsons looking for cream of mushroom soup for my broccoli rice casserole. So I'm gonna get 2 cans, but I don't think I need 2 cans. Cream of mushroom. And I also need some rice, and I have some basmati rice at home, but I kind of don't want to use that for my casserole. So I'm gonna just get some regular white rice. I mean, basmati rice is white too, the one I have, but just like regular, like the long grain white rice. And I also need some cheddar cheese. It's the kind that I could shred myself. And we got some medium cheddar. I was gonna look at their baking pans, but I already know what that situation is gonna look like. I feel like they'll be expensive. Well, let me look and see just to be sure. Yep, just by glancing, it's looking like a nope. Okay, how much are the reusable ones? I do need to start getting some. Okay, I got this one for $8.49. Glass one. Okay, so I went ahead and got the glass one. I'm gonna get a slice of this cake for dessert. Y'all already saw what I got from Albertsons. So let me show you what I got from Bath and Body. Dream Bright. One of my favorites. I got the body cream and the lotion. They didn't have the body spray or the body wash, or I would have got that too. A wall plug-in for my room. This vintage vinyl. It's described as your favorite record shop, soft leather, spiced patchouli, and crazy enough, it smells exactly like that. It smells really good and slightly masculine, musky, but more warm and sweet. But it does say on here, warm and woodsy, but it smells exactly like it says. These are my sisters, the Fall in Bloom. That's the scent that she likes. I got her a lotion, a body cream, and a body wash. Once again, they didn't have this in the spray. Pistachio glaze. I saw this online when I was placing my little order, but I wasn't too sure about it. But I went inside the store and smelled it, and it smells really, really good. It's like a toasty kind of nutty vanilla. And I got the body spray and the body wash. No, this is body spray and the body cream. I have Forever Red Vanilla Rum. And I don't know when they started calling it Vanilla Rum, because I have a Forever Red body spray that I'm down to the last few drops on. But you know, this can go a long way. And this says Fiery Pomegranate, Red Peony, Rich Vanilla Rum, and Oakwood. So I guess they just decided to put vanilla rum on the actual label. But that makes sense because it always did give me like vanilla vibes. See, is a lot of this stuff just really does smell like exactly what it says. Perfect in pink. This one says Vibrant Cherries, Pink Camellia, whatever that is, and whipped almond cream, and it smells exactly like that. Well, even though I don't know what the other ingredient was, it smells like the rest of it. And Bali Mango, which I never tried before, but this is one of the other scents that they brought back that people were excited about. So I sniffed that while I was inside the store and decided that I liked it. It's Juicy Mango, Pink Passion Flower, and Luscious Nectarine. Almost like melon vibes, like tropical melon sitting by the beach vibes. I like that. Because I used to be more of a very perfumey type of girl, but now I'm more into sweet scents and floral scents. I'm a Fresh Cut Lilac Body Wash. Just a really clean floral scent. And Blush Cardigan, which is another kind of fragrant sweet scent. It's sweet raspberries, sugar dipped violet, and warm amber. It almost gives berry, sophisticated berry is what it's giving me. And I'm about to take a shower in a minute, and I feel like I'm gonna shower with this, the Blush Cardigan. I think I'm gonna layer it with the Perfect in Pink. The spray I wanna layer it with. Let's go in my room and see what spray I wanna layer with. Lattafa Now, one of my Arabic perfumes, never mind the Broken Cat. This is running low too, so it's time to reorder this, but this gives me creamy, fragrant marshmallow. And this has lasting power. All of my Lattafa or my Arabic scents have lasting power. I went outside on break at work the other day and sat out there for like 10 or 15 minutes and came back in. And when I got home that day, I could still smell it on me. This is the last of the Dream Bright perfume that the Dream Bright lotion that I had left. Like, I was hanging on to this for dear life. I didn't want to use it all up so soon because I always hold out hope that they'll bring the scent back before I run out. And they did. And then I have a little travel size Dream Bright that I had got from my aunt a little while back. There's still quite a bit left in there, but I use that sparingly as well. So I got everything added to my collection. And yes, this gonna stay right upside down just like this until I get ready to use the last of it out of there. But one thing I noticed about Bath & Body Works, the lotions, like, you can smell them better than the body cream of the same scent. So whatever they put in it to make it a cream, maybe that takes away from the scent just a slight bit. The scent is stronger in the actual lotion, is what I'm trying to say. So I have 2 large leg quarters that I cut, 2 legs and 2 thighs. I seasoned them with black pepper, Lowry seasoned salt, curry powder. I used both of these Jamaican jerk seasonings, and they're more of a paste than it is like a seasoning, because when I think of seasoning, I think dry, you know, and some garlic powder. I don't know how much of all of this that I used, unless I'm following somebody else's recipe. I'm really just eyeballing it. Heavy on the curry powder, heavy on the jerk seasoning, moderate garlic powder, seasoned salt. You know, we don't want to put too much salt in there. Y'all got to get some of this jerk seasoning. Now, you could just use it alone, but I'm always putting some extra salt and pepper in there with it, because even the mild one does have a little bit of kick to it. If you don't like a whole bunch of spice, then you might be just good to use this by itself. Good stuff, y'all. I'll be getting it at Walmart. So yeah, if you want to take a screenshot or pause your TV and write this down, Mom. And this chicken has been marinating for over 24 hours. And it smells so good. I like to let it marinate for at least an hour or longer. The longer the better. Now, don't let it sit for longer than a day now. Don't let it sit for 2 and 3 days. And if you know you're not gonna cook it the next day, freeze it. Don't let this chicken sit in your icebox for longer than a day. Don't do that. Oh, and also when I was seasoning it, I did drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there. Maybe about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And that just helps to spread the seasonings around and kind of helps them stick and soak in. And what we're going to do in the air fryer, we're going to remove this inner tray. And I promise y'all it's clean. You know how when you be trying to scrub stuff and it don't get out. Anyway, and we're going to cook it in the roasting pan part. I'm going to preheat it to like 375. And we're gonna set this for 30 minutes. We're not gonna start on the broccoli rice casserole until the chicken is almost done, because the broccoli rice casserole, it's not gonna take me that long to make some rice and broccoli. So the timer on the chicken has a little over 12 minutes left. Without even flipping it over, it looks like it could use another 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that 12 minutes run out and then flip it over and inspect it. So I'll kind of get a gauge of exactly how much longer I wanna set it for. But let's start on the broccoli and rice casserole. I used 2 bags of this frozen broccoli from Walmart because I want to go ahead and get rid of it, because in another vlog I remember telling you guys that I tried to steam it in the microwave because it says steamable, but there was just water all over the place. I could have went ahead and steamed it in the microwave too, but I just didn't feel like smelling broccoli in the house. Go ahead and put the lid on the broccoli and let that cook down. And I got rice over here on another burner, and it has about 2 tablespoons of butter in it. And I usually don't put that many tablespoons of butter when I'm cooking rice, but since I'm putting it into a casserole, you know, the broccoli can soak up some of that butter. And there's only a little bit of Himalayan pink salt in here. Put the lid on the rice. Small miniature glass cutting board that I got from Dollar Tree. I remembered to put my apron on this time so I don't get food splashed all over my fresh out the shower pajamas. Let's go ahead and shred this cheese up, and we're just gonna transfer this cheese over into another bowl. So here's my glass bowl all washed up, and then I sprayed it with butter flavored cooking spray. All right, the rice is done, so we just gonna dump that in there. I have my oven set to 400, and the reason I have it set so high is because everything is already cooked. I'm about to go ahead and season this up. Lowry's, and I'm putting the seasoning directly on the rice. Black pepper. Don't be scared of that black pepper now. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of sneezing. Some garlic powder. See what I tell y'all. I'm gonna try, I think, 1 can of cream of mushroom. I went ahead and put the broccoli on there. You know what, child, I should have mixed this up in a bowl first, and I think I may need that other can of cream of mushroom now. I'll be right back. So glad that I got both of those cans of cream of mushroom, because I was thinking about putting one back. Now we're gonna add the cheese on top. I did go ahead and get some cheese I already had in the fridge and put some more cheese on top. I didn't feel like messing with that shredder again. We've got the cheese on here, and then the reason I wanted to put so much cheese on top is because I didn't put any inside of the mix, and I'm going to sprinkle the top of it with some paprika, like just a little bit, mainly for dramatic effect, I guess. And people say that paprika doesn't have a flavor. It kind of does have this like peppery flavor, if that makes sense. Just a tiny bit Himalayan pink salt. And let me show y'all what it looks like from my view. So there we go. That's what we looking like. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna pop this in the oven on 400, and I'm gonna do 5-minute increments, because I do still want the inside to bake together a little bit, even though everything's already cooked. We want the cheese to brown, but we do not want to broil or burn anything. And we are done. And I've been learning to judge the brownness of the cheese by how it feels rather than how it looks. It doesn't look completely brown outside of where I put the paprika, but as you can hear, it sounds like it's brown. and this is going home with Justin. I don't care what he say. He's taking the rest of this home with him, because nobody's going to be here to eat it all weekend. Not going to bother freezing it. And then I'm not coming back home and eating 3-day-old broccoli casserole that's just been sitting in the fridge for 3 days. Anyway, this is not staying here. I'm going to try to convince him to take it with him. Let me zoom in so y'all can see the cheese pool. How it looks scooped out. All right. That on plates.
It was.
We got the food plated, you guys. You ready to taste?
I am ready to taste.
So which one you want to taste first? So you already know my chicken is good.
I know it's buzzing. Okay.
All right. So which one you want to taste first?
Okay.
So you're about to taste the broccoli cheese casserole.
Okay.
The broccoli and rice casserole.
Okay. Tasting the broccoli and rice cheese casserole.
I shredded the cheese. Well, most of it I did.
Good. Hey, it's good. It's good. Mm-hmm.
Really? I haven't made that in years.
You know, I love broccoli, so. Ooh.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I'm taking it home.
Good. It's good.
I'm taking it home.
And he said he gonna take it home, because I remember when I told y'all that I said that I was gonna make him take it home, and whether he said he wanted to take it home or not. So yes, he's gonna take it home. Yay! No. What? You don't know what I said to them before you got here.
But I volunteered to take it home. You didn't make me chicken. I don't know.
And he said he didn't already have my jerk chicken, so
I don't know how this chicken gonna taste, man. It's hot though.
What you mean you don't know how it's gonna taste?
You know what I mean by that.
You can't smell all that seasoning. Don't eat the whole piece. Then you ain't gonna have no skin left for the other piece.
All right, here. I
Just get a little piece of skin. You like to do that?
Listen, it's
like
good.
save some of your skin for the other piece of chicken? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Eat how you want.
Listen, let's go.
Go ahead.
Listen, never. You don't miss. So it don't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like curry.
It's very heavy on the curry today.
No, I like it. I like it.
Okay.
It is.
Let me sit down and eat.
Yeah, you. Hey.
What are you?
Okay.
Did you stab yourself?
No, it's hot. It's hot.
Okay, go ahead and let them know.
This food is great. And let's start this over. The food is great. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it.
They're not gonna get any.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
Here
you
we
wanna? Okay, give them
There we
some.
go. There we go.
Okay, take a bite. There y'all go.
They took, and then I'll take one with y'all.
But thank you guys for watching. Just watch him chowing down on his food while I'm closing out the vlog. This will be your ending credits. I wish I had some credits to roll up on the screen.
Well,
Eat his
listen,
food.
we can make
But
some. Let's
anyway,
go.
thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, hold on, because I had to look at y'all in the eye. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Join the family. We could be internet cousins, all that. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.
Next summer